Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news in the year 2020. Yeah, we have a look at the year 2020 and what news came through the year 2020 all this year long. The thing is, the news this year were a bit slow because there are a lot of stationary traders who have been closed and a lot of whiskey fairs have been closed, so there were not that many whiskeys coming out in the market and not any major grand developments going on because most of the stuff was shut down and the big companies and even small companies postponed their bottlings because they couldn't celebrate them and coming out and do their marketing in the big way. But some of them managed to pull through. Most of them went into the online business, which is good for us. So let's start off. The year started with the crisis of the virus, and most of the whiskey fairs and most of the distillery visitor centers have been closed and shut down. Some of the distilleries even shut down their plants, but most of them kept it going through the year because most of the distilleries are highly automated and they don't have that many people on site. If you shut down the visitor center, then you have about half or a third of the staff left in the distillery. Also, many distilleries saw the crisis with the disinfectant at the beginning of the year. So hospitals didn't have shortages in disinfection, alcohol. So the big distilleries changed from producing their raw spirit whiskey to just pure medicinal alcohol. You can do that easily by just switching a few levers in your distillation equipment, and you don't look in the fermentation for good flavors but just alcohol, and then you can up a lot the alcohol in the distillation, and in the end you come out with a purest alcohol that you can then convert into disinfectant for medical workers and hospitals. We've seen that with Buffalo Trace. They are a huge distillery, so they're producing a huge amount of disinfectant. Even smaller distilleries changed to that. The distillery of Koval in Chicago, and in Scotland, the big Loch Lomond distillery changed that. And then we have also other distilleries. There are a lot of distilleries helping out in that business to cope with the problems in the disinfectant shortage. But later in the year, we also had a few new products coming out. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple came to the market. An apple liqueur with Jack Daniel's Old No. 7. Then we had the Ardbeg Blaaack coming out and the Ardbeg Wee Beastie. And the Ardbeg Blaaack is an homage to the sheep on the Isle of Islay. And Ardbeg plays with they are the black sheep amongst the herd, and was a very nice bottling with Pinot Noir casks, 50.7% ABV. Then we had the Wee Beastie. Wee Beastie is an homage to the Midgie in the Highlands and on the islands. So the Midgie is a small, very small mosquito that bites horribly, and it's really a small beast, and wee is the Scottish word for small. A wee dram is a small dram, or a wee beastie is a small beast. So it's an homage to that, the Midgie, the mosquito of Scotland. And it was matured ex-bourbon cask and ex-Oloroso sherry cask, only 5 years old, but it's a standard Ardbeg. So no Ardbeg has another age statement standard whiskey. Then we also saw the Laphroaig 10 years cask strength coming back. Yes, a legend came back. Due to shortages at Laphroaig, they discontinued it, but now it is back and it is really good. We love it because it's just a great bottling and a standard bottling for Laphroaig, so it's always available, hopefully. Then we had the Macallan having new standard bottlings. Their new standard bottlings were 2 double casks, the double cask 15 years old and double cask 18 years old. Both matured in American and European oak. Sherry cask, both 43% ABV, and yeah, both very good whiskies. Then we had a lot of personal changing in the distilleries. We had a change of a master distiller at Middleton. Then we had a new distillery manager at Aberfeldy. Then we have at Ardbeg, we have Colin Gordon as the new distillery manager. I've met him at Isla. He's a really great guy, and he is following Mickey Heads, a real legend of Ardbeg. And Jeff Arnett was stepping down as Jack Daniel's master distiller, also a very, very big step. And yeah. Then we have the anniversary of Johnnie Walker. The brand Johnnie Walker becomes 200 years old, and they celebrated it with 4 celebratory editions of Johnnie Walker. Then we had a lot of new bottle designs. We had Ben Bromach, Glen Allachie, Ben Riach, Glen Goyne. They even did 100% recycling design. Then we have Tullibardine with also a very environmental friendly packaging. Then we had Glenturret with a new, even new range and a new design. Yeah, and that was about it this year. So a lot of stuff happened. Only a few distilleries have opened because a lot of the construction sites have been shut down. So probably next year we will see a lot of distilleries opening. We will have Brora, we will have Port Ellen, we will see what happened to Glenmorangie, because we kind of don't know what happened there. We have not been able to go there. So yeah, that was the year 2020. Thanks for watching all this time. Thank you for being subscribed here, and I hope you have a great go with the year 2021. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.